A very good morning to all. In the previous class, we had studied about perimeter and area. Now we will solve the sums based on perimeter. Look at the word problem. If the length and breadth of a rectangle are doubled, how many times the perimeter of the old rectangle will that of the new rectangle be? Now you can see in the picture the old rectangle and look at the new rectangle. How is the new rectangle formed? Only when it is doubled. Let the length and breadth of a rectangle be L centimeter and B centimeter respectively. Now perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2L plus B centimeter. Remember children, perimeter will be measured in centimeter since it is sum of all the sides. Now as per given information, the new length is 2L and the new breadth is 2B. Why 2? Because it is given the length and breadth is doubled. So the perimeter of the new rectangle now will be 2 into 2L plus 2B. Now this can be further written as 4L plus 4B. Now if I remove 4 common, 4L plus B. Now you can see 4L plus B centimeter is 2 times that of 2L plus B. You can see here. So the perimeter of the old rectangle will be 2 times, twice the perimeter of the old rectangle. The new rectangle will be twice the perimeter of the old rectangle. Again another example. If the side of a square is tripled, how many times the perimeter of the first square will that of the new square be? Look at the old square and the new square. Let the side of the square be x centimeter. The perimeter of a square will be 4 into x, that is 4x centimeter. Now as per given information, the length of the new square is tripled. So it is 3x. So the perimeter now will be 4 into 3x. This is the perimeter of a new square. So it will be 4 3s are 12x centimeter. Now 12x centimeter is 3 times 4x. You can see 4x, 12x. The perimeter of the new square is 3 times the perimeter of the original square. So when the side is tripled, the perimeter also is being tripled. Now given alongside is the diagram of a playground. It shows the length of its sides. We will now find the perimeter of a playground. You can see in the diagram the measures of the playground are already given. PM is equal to PQ plus QM. Okay. Now PQ is 10 and QM is equal to RS. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. MT is equal to MS plus ST. Now MS is equal to QR. So 15 plus 15 is equal to 30. So MT is 30. Now TU is equal to PM, which is 15. PU is equal to MT, which is 30. Now the perimeter of the playground will be PM, MT, TU plus PU. Now as we have calculated, PM is 15, MT is 30, TU is 15 and PU is 30. Adding all the sides, the perimeter of the playground now is 90 meter. So this is the perimeter of the playground. Basically perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Now as shown in the figure, 4 napkins all of the same size were made from a square piece of a cloth of 1 meter. What length of lace will be required to trim all the 4 sides of all the napkins? Now you can see using this piece of cloth a napkin has to be created. The side of the square shaped cloth is 1 meter. It is divided into 4 equal parts. So the side of each new square shaped cloth is half meter. The perimeter of one square shaped napkin is 4 into side, which is equal to 4 into half, which is equal to 2 meter. So the total perimeter of 4 napkins will be 4 into 2, which is equal to 8 meter. So the length of the required lace is 8 meter. Now how we come to know that when to calculate the perimeter? Because here the question was what length of the lace will be required. Now length of the lace is actually the perimeter when we are going to trim the 4 sides of the napkin, that is going to be the perimeter. So the lace actually required to trim all the 4 sides of the napkin, it is basically the total perimeter of the 4 napkins. Hence the length of the required lace is 8 meter. Thank you.